Hello and welcome back to the Quito Reformation. I am your host, Commissar Ravek. Let us begin and listen to the soothing music of EU4 while we enjoy our peacetime. Thank you very much for joining me. Let's begin. What did I just say? Whatever, let's go. Let's go. We are annexing the... What was that sound? Right, taxes. Huila at the moment, which is good because we'll have last one we'll have to annex before we can form the Incas is Cusco. And once we do that, we can go back to war and take this land for the glory of the Incan Empire. You know, nothing outrageous, nothing unusual. Typical stuff. And hopefully by then we actually have manpower. Integration. Okay, let's take a look. We are over by 2. Forgot that they added that change. So we're over by 2. We will delete that. And these 2 will go to the first guard? Yes, we'll send them into the first guard. Okay, and we can build buildings now. And, okay, we can actually do some culture conversion now. Unfortunately, these 2 provinces here will never become accepted because they're the only 2 provinces with that culture, I believe. Yes. The Chachapoyan, and this is all uncolonized, so we won't even get a near acceptance there. Okay. These ones down here are gonna get accepted. There's no doubt about it. So 50 diplomatic power. It just takes 48 months. That is a strange sound for that button. Okay. Does that increase revolt risk? Not by the looks of it. It does. Will increase our availability there. Alright, 11 and 11 I think in both. So what we'll do is we'll decrease there. We'll decrease there so we can get some more money. Okay. And we'll go back to a nice, relaxing video. Quito. Okay. Repay it. Extend that one. Extend that one. Yep. Definitely does increase the inflation by a bit. That's administrative power. Let's just... Well, let's wait. We'll wait for it to get... A 335. That's pretty good. That's 11 points overall. We only have 8, so it is an increase in point generation. Which is good, and we have a nice, safe, secure. It'll be 15 years, so... Until we're out of the Regency danger zone. So... We're at 166, and we are increasing at a rate of 1.27 a month. We are also losing the annexed vassal penalty by 1.1 a year. Which means, by the looks of it, might be a couple years before we can actually annex Cusco. So, military divided. Alright, let's see what happens. Lose some military power. Okay. I'm losing military power either way. Do I want to increase land force limit and discipline for 10 years, or increase my morale and fort defense for 10 years? Discipline or morale? Straight up morale might be the victory condition in these mountains. So we're gonna go for morale. 10 years. Okay. There we go. How's our little colony doing? A 1 in 5 chance every year for a boost. A boost of 25. Which is pretty nice. So this will actually become a city in no time. We'll have unknown still, so that's okay. I think we can repay another loan now. How many loans are left? 3 loans. So we're getting close there. How fast is authority coming up? 5.9 a year. I'll probably actually go for the manpower recovery speed at this point. It's not too helpful late game, but it could be useful now since I keep running out. These mountains are terrible. They're terrible to attack into. It'll be good for when I have to defend against those damn conquistadors. Oh, actually, it looks like I may have been wrong. I can start annexing them. 4 years due to 8 base tax. Let's begin. Fish. You can always use more fish. It's actually a pretty good price currently. I'm used to seeing it at 1. That's pretty nice. Now that we can actually do 25, we can actually colonize this land here and this one here. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't want to go above this line quite yet. I don't want to get... I do want to reform my religion, but I don't want to get closer to their initial landing point just yet. So let's look at colonial map mode. So pretty much it's my neighboring provinces. 2. That's a 2 base tax. These are 1s. So I guess I'll go for this one. This one. Damn. Okay. Once we get down to here, I'll probably go fill this land up over here. Hopefully by that point I can start picking around here. And there's a nice 4-1. 1, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. 2,500 with a very aggressive. Very aggressive. Okay, so generally, how big is my impact here? Friendly troops minus 2.75. So I can move you off of there now. I will reduce the trade investment at the moment. And you, 2.5, I can move you off as well now. So let's... Yeah, yep, you got it. Okay. Move you into Puno. No, wait, that's the first Royal Guard. We'll leave you in Abanke. Okay? And we'll take you and move you to Ayaviri. I want to keep the Royal Guard in the rear. So that way it doesn't... Ooh, 74 ducats. We pay 2 loans. As soon as it catches up with what I did, we can recall the diplomat for now. We only have 1 loan left. It's going to be a great time. Anything interesting? Just its ability cost. I do need this guy still. And then those plus 3 guys, which are ridiculously expensive. That one's actually Highlands. -1, 25% reduction, 10% increase in defensiveness. Okay, Highlands. Final loan coming up. Let's just pay it now. We are now debt-free. It is a great time to be in the Quito nation. The deficit has been taken care of. Take that, America. Ha ha ha. Okay. We will want this tech because if we do switch to despotic, we might want to switch to, well, we'll stay despotic for a little bit. Ultimately, monarchy-wise, I think, if I remember correctly, I want either administrative. I think administrative was one of my favorites. I'll have to take a look again, make sure they didn't change it. Getting close. 2 more years in April, so not even quite 2 years. Will we finally fulfill this mission? 90%. So 18,000 troops, I think, is what we need. What do I even get for this reward? Some army tradition prestige. No, that's not that important. Well, that was a pretty decent chunk of army tradition compared to what I have, though. So as soon as I complete that, I think I will roll for general. Okay, let's see. What do I want to build? The Earth Rampart increases supply limit, fort level, and missionary strength. Will generally make it slightly harder for the Europeans. This increases manpower and local recruitment time, which could also be helpful. I think I want to make sure that I have at least the coastline of my nation secure. So we will build the Earth Rampart here first. I'm pretty sure this is going to become the new heart of my empire once I get it annexed. I think it's going to move my capital. It doesn't say that it moves my capital. So, 7, 7. It'll just be a bit better, I think, to defend it from here because, yeah, I think this will be more defensible position. It's a bit further inland. So I'll probably move it to Cusco anyways. Plus, Cusco has gold. Okay, so there's the culture change. Oh, you'll be accepted as I take more land over here. Or we'll find out if the Incan government is a cultural union. If not, we have to force some conversions at some point. That means more money over here. Great news. Our general has died. Well, I gotta re-roll one now anyways. 222 across the board. That is very acceptable. National tax modifier. Now here's the thing though. You cost 1.8 a month. So, a tax increase of another 5%. Would that be enough to affect my taxes significantly? So it'll increase this by another 5%. I'll increase it across the board by 5%. Yes, okay. So currently it's 9 because it's my capital city. Then it increases by 15%. So 15% would be point. Or is it a total increase of 1.5%, 1.15%? So if that's the case, that increases it by. No, can't be that. That'd be insane. So it's got to be a 15% increase just flat out. 100% is normal level. So 15% of, is that 15% applied to the 7 or the 9? Let's assume it's applied to the 9 for now. So that would be a little less than 1 point. It might be worthwhile. I guess I can't figure out the math. I'm just going to test it. So right now we make 6.48 from taxes. The 3.71 increase. So he has to increase it by more than 1.8 output. This needs to either stay the same or increase. So once we have enough, we'll take a look at the numbers again when we have enough as well. So 28 gold. So we'll wait. As autonomy changes will affect it as well. Complaints about bailiff. Execute the bailiff or lose its stability? Well, let's just execute the bailiff. That's okay. -7 prestige. Okay. Do I have enough now? Not quite. One more month. Okay, there we go. 1.8 monthly. Currently, I make 3.66. So this either needs to stay the same or go higher. Okay. Doesn't look like this has updated yet. So let's wait a month and see if that goes back up to 3.66 or not. Okay, there we go. Nope. It was not a significant enough increase at this time to affect it. It did increase taxes across the board by the looks of it. But not enough on a monthly level. So, the question is that difference worth this extra point? It probably is. It is for now, at least. We'll keep it going. It's not like I'm breaking the bank by having him right now, so it's acceptable. We're very close. I'm probably going to keep this episode running until I can form myself as the Incas. Just because, you know, I know if you're watching the series, that's what you're looking for. Integration of Cusco. Okay, let's first, we're over by 7. So we'll get rid of all 7 of these. And here we go. We're gonna pass the reform. Okay, let's first take a look at our ideas. We have Andean ideas at the moment. We'll see if that changes. Okay, so here we go. We are now the Inca. We are now gray, grayish, purplish. Our flag is now different. Our ideas are Incan now, so we have different ideas now. The Incan traditions reduce idea cost and increase our land force limit modifier. Our leaders without upkeep is +1 once we finish it. Our first one is yearly prestige. We'll read these as we unlock them. -10, building increase of tax modifier, national manpower modifier, and discipline increase. That's pretty potential. Another build cost reduction. Oh, building power cost reduction. And building cost reduction itself. Okay. Production increase. And our land attrition decreases. Very nice. So we now are a despotic monarchy, which is great. So administrative republic. Administrative monarchy, not republic. Efficiency production increase. Yeah, I think that's the one I like. Yeah, it's the administrative monarchy, which I can get. Which might be a while away. That's okay. So we have successfully become the Incas now. And now we have a claim on the Indian region. Okay, so that's considered the Andes. So we have a claim on all this land that no one owns. Okay. And, oh, we have a claim here. Oh, will that claim affect our colonizing? Because we have to. Yeah, okay, so now we have a claim against all of them. Okay. Let's take a look at our accepted cultures. Maybe it hasn't calculated yet, so let's let it run. There we go. There's the casus belli. And it does not appear to be a cultural union. Okay, so that it could be of concern. Did it move my capital? It did not, so I want to move my capital here. Just because I feel like it's more defendable. Is this still in the same trade node? Yes. Okay. So we're going to move the capital here. Now I can defend it easier. And a new decision popped up. Accept cultural shift. The Quechua is the dominant culture. Oh, I see. It's because the dominant culture is now... Because I moved my capital, and the dominant culture is... Yep. So Karen does not account for the majority anymore. Quechua does. Karen will spread as I colonize more land. So, this will go away eventually. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about this right now. Okay. Now we are still recovering manpower, our mission hero, and our manpower oh, that's right, it did, because our Route 4 increased our manpower, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so now we just have straight up, we want manpower modifier again, we have to go to feudal monarchy. And because we changed, we get a whole new set of advisors. Discipline. Trade efficiency. We'll keep the diplomatic reputation for now. Stability cost modifier. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. So, this seems like a great point to me. Thank you very much for joining me so far. We are now the Incan Empire. In the next few episodes, we will probably start taking apart guys and see if we can't vassalize Charca. If they can't, we will have to declare war on them. It's the sad truth. But thank you very much for joining me. I will see you in the next episode and the continued adventures of the Quito Reformation. Well, it's not quite Quito anymore. We're still the Quito family, though. I will see you next time. May you have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.